What's up everyone, welcome back to Mean Gene's Dioramas, and on today's video it's finally time to do a review on the Beast Deities Fenrir, or what we call him, the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. And for my initial thoughts of these figures, all I have to say is,
oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
Yeah, I did not expect this figure to be as cool as it really is, honestly. One of the first things I noticed is his weight. He is very heavy. And I like that. It gives him that more premium feel. Another thing I noticed, everyone's going to notice this if you buy it, is how hard it was to get the neck in there. It came with this shorter one, which I don't know why they didn't just put the longer one on there. But whatever. And it took me hours to get it on there. Now with that out of the way, let's talk about his accessories. So at first he comes with these folded arms. I really like their design. You plug them into each other instead of it being one piece. I like the sculpt on it is very good. You can see his fingers over here. I just noticed that right now. For his hands, he has these two claw hands. The sculpt on these hands are really nice. They even got his nails on there. The hands he came with were these wolf hands. Like even the detail on the hands you're never gonna use look great. Then he's also got these open palm blasting hands, where like he's reaching for you. And then this, I'm grabbing Goku's face hand. They even have some shading on the blonde. That's commitment right there. And then he comes with these two blast effect hands and the blast themselves. I like these designs better than the DF ones or the SH figure art ones. They're bigger. Dope. And for the faces, I have this face on him right now. It's hard to get him in frame. They captured his likeness perfectly. Got this smiley face, like grinning face. The serious face. And this yelling face. Which, honestly, this face is giving me issues. I'll show you. Every time I try to get it in there, he won't go in all the way. So, see the hole on his face? This is supposed to go through it. It'll go in a bit. But there's that gap right there. I can't get it in anymore. Am I the only one who has this issue? Like, you can get it on there and he'll stay, but then when you turn him to the side, you see the gap in the hair and the gap right there in his face. Still looks good. It's just, maybe a little QC issues. I don't know why. Okay, and then he also comes with the wolf head he comes with. Now, I was told to get the longer peg on there, to put it in here and then put it on there, but it was not working for me. Oh, and also he comes with this cape. Pretty cool ass cape. I'll throw in some pictures of something. Now, before I talk about the articulation, I wanted to mention this. You see that happened from the pliers trying to get the joint on there. Scratched it up. I don't know if that's my fault or their fault. I should have been gentler, or they should have just put the peg on to begin with. But yeah, let's move on to the articulation. So you can look up. Not much because of the back of his hair right here. But if you combine it with the joint here and the waist and the chest, you can look okay up, I guess. And then looking down a lot more. And then down further like that. Left. Right. You could probably do 360 for the arms. Goes out. Damn, that's a good amount. Forward. Backwards. Oh, another thing I noticed is this elbow. I feel like they could have done a little better. Maybe making this elbow joint a little longer. Because let's see, compared to this is the DF Broly. So he looks like, yeah, he definitely gets more of a elbow joint, more than 90 degrees. So that's 1 point towards the DF or the SHF, same scope. Okay. He can move his fist. He's got the swivel on the fist. Same thing for the other side. You can also, because the material for his chest is of soft plastic, not as soft as the skirt, but still soft, you can push it and you can get him to cross his arms like that. That's a good sign of articulation right there. Right then, for the waist, yep, you can do them through 60, up and down up here, and then for the legs, you can go out. You can go back more than I thought he could. Like, that's almost 90. Go out both ways, do the splits. Like, for being such a big figure, he's got great articulation. And the feet, he's got the ankle rockers on there. Pretty good. And let's just take a moment to appreciate how cool the coloring is and everything. The gems, the gold, the red, the yellow on the head, green, all that. It's so beautiful. Now let's move on to the comparisons. Now the first figure I gotta compare him to is a Super Yukari Broly. Honestly, underrated figure, but honestly, he's an underrated figure. But look at the size difference in that. That is amazing. And then we'll leave him back there with the Super Broly. Like, the size difference in that is crazy to me. Cause I already think he's big as hell. And then here he comes. That's crazy, man. Okay. And whoop. Let's compare him to my other Broly. DF Broly. Now, is there anything I like about this guy more Well, besides the elbow articulation, I don't know. Like, if you saw my review of this guy, I thought his legs, his feet were too small. Those are more accurate. Like even the weights, he feels like he weighs 2 of him. I like this guy, but that's just crazy what the job he did on that. All right, now let's compare him with the people he traumatized. His mortal enemy. Like Goku, the top of his head goes up not even to his waist, man. Wow. And let's add Gohan in here. He's like the size of one of his arms. And let's get
Princess Trunks.
Trunks in there too. Side note, I cannot wait for the, what was it? DF? I don't remember who was making it, but the Trunks. I get it in August. I'm so excited for it. And then Piccolo. Biggest one I have here. Of the Z Fighters. Still just a little shrimp. And lastly, Vegeta. Like that looks pretty damn accurate to me. They even captured like his skin tone right, because I remember watching movie 8 and he was like very pale. They got that right too. Now all we gotta do is wait for someone to release his Super Saiyan form and his base form with that outfit. It will be golden. So overall, to conclude this video, my final thoughts on Broly are, he is magnificent. Looks wise, honestly probably my favorite figure I own immediately. It was very annoying getting the peg off and then getting a new one on there. But if you manage to do it and not break anything, this guy is incredible. His sculpt, his colors, his articulation, his likeness, it's all there. So overall, I'm gonna give the figure, I can't give him a 10 because of those issues I mentioned and the elbow, but I'm gonna give him a 9.5. But yeah, y'all, that'll bring us to the end of this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Leave your thoughts on the figure on the review. And until next time, it's been me and Gene Dioramas. Keep collecting, keep creating.